I'm from the north of England. My parents had a difficult childhood. It was mine, and I was a planned baby. Though I was a planned baby. The plan was to rescue their marriage, and it didn't work. I had a gender-neutral upbringing. My father didn't wish to identify as either parent. So, I suppose becoming a dad changes you, you know. And in my father's case, his address. I told my dad a joke about my terrible childhood recently, and he didn't get it, but I suppose you had to be there, you know. Like, it's just one of those things. But my mum raised the family single-handedly. She had to. Yeah, thanks for that. But, you know, she had to do it. She was a heavy smoker, and she always had a weird relationship with me and my dad. Like, she always told me as a kid that when she was pregnant with me, she went to the hospital for an ultrasound scan, and the doctor said to her, "The baby's doing great, he also looks like his father." And my mum said, "Well, which one is it?" She's a funny woman. She's always said hurtful things to me all my life, right? I always remember she always said to me that I was an ugly baby, right? And I'm not going to tell you I'm not an ugly man, but apparently I was definitely an ugly baby, you know? Like, in fact, I was so ugly as a baby, when my mum was giving birth, the midwife kept telling her to pull, so like pretty ugly, you know. But like I say, she's always said hurtful things to me all my life. Like, I don't remember what it was she said to me the day I was born, but I didn't speak to her for about a year. So like, must have been brutal, that one, you know. Like, I don't know. Like, in one way, I wish I was more like my parents, raised by my grandparents. My grandparents were cool, man. My grandparents, they both fought during the war, but to be fair, they didn't get on before. And, like, being a grandparent's tough. It can take 20 years to become a great one, you know? I think being a parent's tough as well, you know. It's like my dad, he didn't want kids, but he never let that stop him. And, my mum, she always wanted 2 kids, and in between those, she had me, so... My older brother, he's just better at everything compared to me. He's just naturally good at everything. I hate him for it, right? But like, he's good with the ladies, for instance. You know, he's got 3 kids with 5 different women now. He's got a marriage for every divorce. He's just one of those success stories, you know. Like, he's always stealing my limelight as well. Like, I remember the day I announced I was an uncle. He was like, "I'm a dad," you know. He's that kind of guy. I don't like him. I got a sister as well. My sister's a police officer. She's never around when I need her. And we're not kids anymore, though. We're getting old now. I'm getting old. I'm close to 40 now. I'm 42. I think 42 is the worst age you can be. 42 is the worst age. 42 is as far away from nappies as you can get in either direction. It's not a good age, man. I like it. I recently started doing like a regular acting class. I'm in a relationship, that's how I should phrase that. And I met my girlfriend a few years ago, and at the time I was really poor. In fact, I was so poor when I met her that I could only go on dates with feminists. That's how bad it was. And I wasn't just poor, I looked poor as well. And I know I look poor, because I said to a girl once, I said, "Could I buy you a drink?" And she said, "I don't know, could you?" Just mental. I know, man, whatever. I'm with her now, and it's fine. My girlfriend's a lawyer. And that's right, by the way, my sister's a police officer, my girlfriend's a lawyer. I don't speak to my sister without my girlfriend present. I'm glad to be with her, because I struggle with women, you know, like cause I'm just an average middle-of-the-road guy. If I had to rate myself out of 10, I'd say I'm a 5 out of 10, right? Like, if I go into a bar or a club, no one looks twice at me, because you only look twice at 10s and 1s, don't you? They're the numbers, right? I'm not one of those, you know, like... My girlfriend thinks I'm a 10, so that's nice, isn't it? You know, she thinks I'm a 10. Yeah, I mean, she knows I'm not a real 10. I'm a 5 and I do chores. She knows what a real 10 is as well, because I was buying a new jacket online recently, and I showed her the screen of my phone. I said, "What do you think of that jacket?" And she said, "It looks good on him." Guys, a 10, I get it, you know. So she's got a good job. She's an intelligent woman. She's also really pretty. She's a really pretty girl. I know that because men keep congratulating me. I get it all the time, just strangers in the street. "Well done, buddy. Well done, buddy." I hate it because it's not what they mean. What they actually mean is, I've been objectifying your girlfriend, and by the way, you're ugly.